Hey guys, what is up? My name is Falcon from AviaryGamers, and welcome to our Let's Play of Mario Superstar Baseball. One of my favorite games of all time, whether it be childhood or recently. A bunch of us guys play it out at my camp, so I mean, it's something I'm familiar with. As you can see, I already have a file. I've tried recording this like 10 to 15 times trying to get the Dolphin emulation settings just right, and I think I finally got it. So we'll go in slot 3, because why not? I guess we could delete one. So, you have 4 different levels, mushroom, flower, star, and then I think like, I don't even know what comes after that. Rainbow? I don't know. So we're going to do mushroom because that's the only one we can do, and we get to pick between our captains. So obviously Mario is the most balanced one. You can see the different teams. Peach's team's full of all the Toads. I hate the Toads, so that's an easy choice. Wario has a bunch of people that, he's like a very power-oriented team, and I can't hit with the boos, so we're not using him. I like Yoshi, I like Birdo, but the babies, their speed is very good, but I don't like hitting with them, and I think it's hard to just hit with a bunch of shy guys early on. And then DK is probably my second choice, next to Mario, which we're going to be playing as. I really like DK's team. It's just, I think we go for the more traditional, just what everyone else does in the whole Mario scene. So if anyone was impressed by the intro that just rolled by, here's a piece of garbage that is just gameplay. I was really surprised when I first got this game on how great that intro was, because for a Mario sports game, obviously they don't put that much time into Mario sports games. Like, look at Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, they're all concerned about sunshine. Like, do people ever talk about Mario Golf as being like one of the best industry Mario games ever? Not that I've ever heard of. So, I mean, understandable, but for them to put that much time into the intro and it be really good, story-driven. That's what I just talked over there. Bowser sent out an invite to all the different teams, saying to challenge each other and get a powerful enough team to beat him and beat everyone else. So, and that Lakitu's just telling us really simple stuff. So, we're just going to go over the map real quick. Here is Mario's Stadium. We don't have anything there because that's our home turf. We go to challenge people. Got some mini games. Anytime you see circles that aren't at stadiums, you got mini games. So you got Yoshi right there. You got a shop which you can buy items at, which we'll go over that later. Princess Peach's castle. Donkey Kong. Then you got Wario, and then there's Bowser in the back. And you see Bowser Jr. wandering around. That's something we'll get into later. We're definitely gonna have to face him at some point. But you know, why don't we just get right into the action and challenge Yoshi's team? See what this team's really made of. So yeah, this is probably gonna be my first series on the AviaryGamers channel, and just to give myself like a little bit of an overview of, or give you guys a little bit of an overview of who I am. A bunch of you may already know me. I went by a different alias before. I still kind of go by it, but I'm gonna send a lot of people over, so it's gonna be pretty obvious. So I'm in college. I play college football. Don't really do a lot in the gaming community anymore, so I like playing like old nostalgic games. I do play like newer MLB games, Madden, and that didn't look pretty for our first step at. I need to get back used to this game. So we got a sky ball with Luigi, and we'll get a first instance of what the piranhas do. They just grab your ball and spit it wherever they please. So that's a quirk of Yoshi Stadium. So yeah, you can either just tap A and hit it that way, which I'm not a fan of because I feel like you have more potential and power. I do it with the babies. I'll just tap with the babies. But normally you want to charge right whenever they're about to let go. It's like that was a bit early, and that's just all from what I've found. I don't read any, I don't have like a cheat manual, or if I did way back in the day, I don't know if I maintain it. But that should score us a run since the piranha's right there, and he doesn't come out. That's a shame. So we'll get the pitch to their lineup is Yoshi, Baby Luigi, and Birdo. So this part right here, this is the mission. And you see, oh, wow, there's a little bit of frame juddery stuff. Oh, boo-hoo. I've literally sat for hours upon hours where that screen crashes my game, and you can't skip through it. This isn't like, this isn't like now, this generation gaming. Like, this is on the Gamecube. Like, you can skip through it like that, but it still would lag me to the point where the game would crash. And as I talked about that, so these missions are what unlocks these characters. So if we get all of Yoshi's flags, which most captains have 3, then we're done challenging him in total. So we just got one, we got Baby Luigi out, and we got one of his 2 flags. So if we get the second one, and we win this game, Baby Luigi will be on our team, which is awesome. So we normally want to get as many people as we can, so we can spice up our lineup in different areas. But the main thing that we need to complete the game is just to get each of the team captains, because once you get the team captains, you clear their team. So just getting Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Peach, all the different, like, big Mario characters, I guess. But Yoshi's team, the reason I wanted to face Yoshi's team early on, obviously we're right there in terms of, like, ooh, yes. Oh, that might be, oh, man. I thought maybe he'd get enough to get that speed, but... So we get a hit, we get one of Yoshi's flags. But Yoshi's team, in general, isn't that great. That might drop. No, it won't. It's not that great. It's a very fast team. They're good at fielding, but at the same time, it gives you one of the stadiums that is probably the hardest to field in. Because if people sky balls out there, you have a very high chance of it just getting taken by the piranha plant, and that's obviously not what you want. And we'll focus, and we'll end up getting a line out to Yellow Shy Guy. That's another thing I want to get into a little bit. All these Shy Guys, all of my Nokis, all of the big guys that go, those guys, the colors actually matter with statistics. So it may surprise you that, oh, man, that was bad luck. That's an error, I believe, but I was right under that. I don't know why it didn't do it. But yeah, all the different colors actually vary their statistics, which is actually a cool thing that they added in this game. That wasn't in a lot of, I mean, you can't really compare it to anything. You can say, like, Red Sox outfielder 1 and Red Sox outfielder 2 have different statistics, but it's to the point where that game is, all the MLB games and all the actual sports games that are licensed by EA have incredible, like, depth. Like, I believe the majority of the time, you had to assume that the majority of the time is spent naming players, getting their strength indexes, and stuff like that. You can't just assume it's all about graphics. Like, if you look at the new Maddens and stuff like that, there's not really that much that changes from year to year. It's all just about, like, ooh, I want to play as this Heisman trophy winner, this guy, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, we are in a Nintendo game, so I don't want to get too much into sports, because I feel like that's mixing two pots that shouldn't really be mixed. So this should get us a single, maybe? Yeah, we'll take that. I probably could have went two, but we just wanted a hit. I didn't want to chance anything. Pretty sure this game doesn't recognize if you get a hit and then you stretch it. I'm pretty sure it's just like stay on base. And we're just going to leave them at first and second. Maybe open up an opportunity or two like this. Score a run on this. That's not bad at all. We're going to let this go because I charged too early. If we can score a run, I charged too early there too, but we can't afford to do that. Can the piranha plant? Oh, no. No. I thought for sure that piranha plant was going to do it. I've never been triple played in this game. Normally because I steal a lot, but still, that's crazy. Wow. Of all the tests of this game I've done too, that's never even come close to happening either. So let's just focus on doing what we can. I think the game stayed tied. I don't think you actually win, although we wouldn't have all Yoshi's flags anyway, so it actually wouldn't matter at all whether we win or lose, unless we get his flags, which we're not going to. So we're gonna, yep, well, there goes that. Mario and all the team captain and sub-team captains, so like the sub-team captain is Luigi, for Donkey Kong is Diddy Kong, all of them have star abilities, so I'm going to try to use Luigi's. See, I held in R2 and it used that. Now, we don't have his abilities unlocked, but it still does a better, more powerful hit if you use them. Like, normally Luigi's is a fireball, which we'll try to buy them for next episode. But, yeah. Man. We do go into extras. I didn't know we went into extras in this game. Well, that's still cool. Let's just hope they don't walk us off. It'll be an awful way to start a series, and that's not going to drop. I was going to say, if that would have dropped, I would have lost it, because I don't want these Piatas on base whenever I can have Luigi on. That's a good charge time, but a bad swing. So you don't want to get it too late. It's hard, because it's all judgmental. You don't want to get it too late, but at the same time, you don't want to go too early. So we got two of Yoshi's flags, and I would love to get a run here and end this thing. And that's not going to be run worthy. Even though it's 2 outs, I guess I should have just kept the runners going, but it's whatever at this point. So we have 6 hits through 4 innings, which honestly isn't bad. By Mario baseball standards, maybe bad, but by baseball standards in general, not too shabby. Especially considering Yoshi's team has their special abilities, which is, we might not be able to see them showcased. Birdo and Yoshi each have an egg. So an egg shot, if an egg hit, I guess, it just bounces around everywhere. As you could guess, it's an egg. An egg pitch is the same type of thing, but I find the egg hit a lot easier to do than the egg hit. Because the egg, fielding the egg hit, I guess. Oh, I'm just talking in circles right now. That's what happens when you go extra innings in a 3-inning game on a Mario platform that's sports. I mean, how many people let's play this game? I'll tell you enough that if you type in Mario Baseball at the time of this recording, there are 0 videos with the thumbnail, so that tells you something. So if we don't get a run here, I'm pretty sure the game just ends because there's no other innings on the scoreboard. That will not get taken, but that'll be a single. So we'll take that. And obviously, as you can tell, we're playing a little bit conservative because we just want to score a run. And I don't think in this game, or in this difficulty, there are many balls that are thrown, so that's why I'm swinging at even the outside stuff. Because I have a very high chance of missing. I don't have a very high chance of actually... we're good. Nope. No! No! Oh my goodness. I am so bad. See, this is what I was just talking about, too. I had explained that Yoshi's team is such a good fielding team. Can we judge? No, we can't get it. Oh. Yeah, there we go. That was a big play. Sometimes you can just take a guess and get lucky, because you can dive in the outfield with A and it becomes a quote-unquote big play. But, I mean, we're not very lucky right now. So I think we're going to go down as a tie for our first game, which is awful for this difficulty. But I mean, it probably won't be a loss unless this shy guy hits a home run, which I would just take my headset off and salute him. Tip my fedora, honestly. Like, that would be incredible. But yeah. And we go 6. I really don't want this game to go 9 innings just because I'm doing bad. I'd rather have it just end with a tie because this video is getting a tad long for my liking. But I mean, we'll try some stars out. At least it'll be like a good intro video. And I guess it's fair too because the intro is so long in this game that you probably are going to get the same... Oh, no. You're probably going to get the same amount of content in this video as the rest of the one, even though it's going to be a tad bit longer. Come on. And that's going to be caught by Baby Mario. So yeah, we definitely need to hone our Mario baseball skills or we're in for a long series. I mean, this is easy difficulty, and I plan on going through all the difficulties with 4 different captains. Just almost like 100% of the game, I guess, without calling it 100%. And we're going to get back just because we know there were 2 outs. I didn't know that. I'm just having an overall rough going right now. And I don't know if they... We're in our 6th inning. I don't know if they stopped doing flags after 3, but I don't think we've gotten one since the 3rd inning at all. And this game's getting kind of repetitive. In all my test runs of this game, I would score 4 or 5 runs in the 1st inning. Just because the pitching is so easy to guess. It's so obvious. But, I mean, you can see I'm literally just pitching it down the middle and then just moving left or right with the stick and controlling the pitch. Like, woo, that's really hard. But... tell you what's really fun is messing with people when you play like multiplayer. Just moving it back and forth. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so that's going to be the game through 6. So we're going to tie. Yeah, it's disappointing, but you know what? We got the flags, and we didn't get Baby Luigi, I don't think, because of us not clinching the win. So we'll see. Just curious. And no, but we got these. There's little star missions that we get for each person. I don't think these are relevant at all. I can look it up, but I mean, we can't do any of this stuff at easy difficulty anyway, so it's not worth our time. But yeah, guys, that's going to end the first episode. Next episode, we are probably going to play a minigame or 2 and get the red and green fireball. And then we're going to go back and challenge Yoshi and see if we can seal the deal. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good day.